Welcome back to the Opening Kickoff, your new favorite show to watch every single week. The perfect opening kickoff to your football week. I don't know if we've ever said that, but that'd be like a corny line we should have started saying from week one.
But yeah, welcome back to this week. Basically, we sucked ass this week. I went 7-7. Maddox went 6-8, putting my record at 132, 75-1. Maddox is 116, 91-1. I was really hoping for a tie in that Chargers-Eagles game because I was like, oh, that'd be so cool if there was 2 ties in one season.
Yeah, that would be pretty sick. That game was a fucking stupid.
Elite ball knowledge, Maddox. I knew that Jalen Hurts would throw 4
turn it over
interceptions.
twice in one play.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Put up a Max Rosmer stat line.
But we can go ahead and get through the games, and we can slowly but surely go through the games we got wrong and whatnot. So the opening game of last week was Cowboys-Lions, Thursday night.
Yeah, I actually really did think Dallas was going to win this game, bro, but Detroit came out and balled out. And Cowboys' offense wasn't moving the way that I thought it was going to, especially once Lamb went out. I thought Jahmyr Gibbs would be slowed down a little bit more by Dallas' defensive line, and it was just not the case. I mean,
David Montgomery was the leading rusher.
That is true. Honestly, Jahmyr Gibbs was kind of quiet this game. Like, in Jahmyr Gibbs' definition of quiet is he probably dropped 25 points in fantasy. But
yeah, because he had a shit ton of receptions, I'm pretty sure.
David Montgomery did break off that one nice run. That was kind of sexy.
Yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs had 7 receptions. Is he the new Christian McCaffrey, bro? He's getting like 6+ receptions every game.
I guess so.
But yeah, are the Cowboys' playoff hopes over? Do you think they just kind of have to win out for that wild card? What do you think?
The only thing, I would say they have no shot of getting a wild card. If they got really lucky and like Philly could find a way to keep dropping games and like
Seattle, Los Angeles, and the 49ers is a fish for everybody.
Exactly. And so I think at this point, if you're Dallas, you just have to pray, like with how Philly's been playing, that they find a way to just drop some games. And if they lose out, they could go 8-9, which obviously isn't likely, but that's like your best shot right now. So
yeah. Well, the Lions are going back on track. Do you think the Lions win the division?
No, I think the Packers win the division. The Packers swept the Lions. It's going to be hard for the Lions. Like,
they did sweep them.
Yeah, so
you're right.
They have to be up a game too.
All right, next game. Shador Sanders, Titans versus Browns. Shador was wearing a thong. What do you think?
Do you remember what I said whenever we picked this game?
Dude, my shit is tripping. What did you say?
I picked the Browns, and I said I don't see how the Titans are going to score a single point in this
on that
game.
defense. Yeah, and they were just non-existent.
Yeah, this was the worst performance from the Browns defense all year. Shador, holy shit, what a game out of him, though. Because I feel like Cam Ward, even though he won the game, I don't think he really did much. Tony Pollard had a field day, honestly. But, bro, Shador balled out, bro. 400 total yards, 3 touchdowns. Or did he have 4 total touchdowns and he rushed 1 in?
Yeah. He had 3 passing, 1 rushing.
All that to get taken out on the 2-point conversion.
Crazy.
Yeah, great game from the Titans. I'm glad to see Cam Ward get another win. I think people are blowing the 2-point conversion a little out of proportion. I obviously think that you should leave Shador in the game with the way he was playing, but honestly, the 2-point conversion play looks like if Quinshon Judkins didn't fuck up the handoff he was supposed to make, that it would have worked. So
yeah, I
think it was just an error from Quinshon Judkins, so it got blown out of proportion. Because if it works, nobody would say anything.
True. Well, I think people would have still said shit because he's been doing it constantly.
Sure.
But Seattle, Atlanta, the next game, it was 6-6 for a long time, and then
6-6 going in a half, right?
Yeah,
and Seattle just ran away with it.
37-9.
JSN was super quiet in the first half, and then just literally
ended up with 92 receiving yards. He's still on pace for the record.
Yeah, I don't think he's on pace for 2K anymore, unfortunately. But dude, he's literally at first in receiving yards in the league by 200 plus or something.
Is George Pickens still second?
I don't think so.
Dang. Well, then Bijan was the leading rusher this game. Bijan still had a pretty good game. Man, if we fucking lose to the goddamn Falcons this weekend, dude, Cousins
is so bad. It makes me really.
He's gonna dot us up this week, bro. Just wait.
Big Kirko. He's
gonna dot us up.
Yeah,
there's really not much about this game. Let's get into the Snow Bowl game real quick. So Annie, who was watching this game, she's like, oh, do the players hate playing in the snow? I was like, kinda, because you slip a lot, but also that's kind of like a kid's dream to play in the snow like that.
I feel like once you're in the NFL though, you probably prefer not to, unless you're on the Bills.
But I feel like once you're in it,
but if you live in Buffalo and you're used to it, I feel like they don't mind.
Yeah.
And obviously Ohio is where the Bengals play at, so they're probably kind of used to it too. But I'm saying I'd still imagine they prefer not to play in the snow.
Yeah, but I feel like if you're a team that never plays in this, remember Jameis Winston talking about it, it's like a kid's dream. So that was just a funny conversation. But yeah, man, Joe Burrow really shit the Bengals season away.
I thought the Bengals were gonna win. I will say, both of those interceptions, like, they were really good plays by the Bills defense.
The first interception was really bad. That was not a very Joe Burrow play.
Yeah, but it was still a very good play by, was it Benford that took the one back for the touchdown? That was just a really good defensive play. And the second one was an even better just defensive play. But the first throw by Burrow was pretty bad. But what
was he doing? It was like...
The Bengals were up by 10 for like a decent amount of this game. Up by 10 with the ball, and then 2 interceptions back-to-back just to give the game to the Bills.
Dude, crazy.
You know, that is still technically possible for the Bengals to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the Steelers have to finish 8-9. The Bengals obviously have to win out. And I think the Ravens have to drop like a couple more games.
Let's see. It won't happen, but...
It won't happen, but I want it to happen. Really.
All right. You ready for your game, Maddox? J.J. McCarthy?
J.J. McCarthy's best game of the season. Threw for 3 touchdowns. I want to say he threw for his 9th touchdown in this game to honor his alter ego 9.
He did. And we looked it up. He had like 1,000 yards, 9 touchdowns,
like 10 picks.
interceptions.
But hey, honestly, the games that we've seen JJ ball out this year, like his super fluky NFC Player of the Week, he won Week 1 after beating the Bears. Even in that game, he had 1 good quarter of football. I feel like a couple of these games that we've won or almost won, he started off pretty well and then just continuously got worse throughout the game. It was very nice to see him have 4 good quarters of football. At the end of the day, this game wasn't for anything, but if there's anything I could wish for the rest of the season is just to see more games like that out of JJ so that going the next season, he can build his confidence up, have everybody around him confident as well, and we can go in with a fresh start next season.
And this is the last Minnesota Vikings game we're going to talk about before this game that we're going to be at this weekend.
We're going to be at Sunday Night Football this weekend at Dallas. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm not that nervous because the game doesn't mean anything, obviously. But I'm just nervous because, like, if it's a good game and we lose, I'll be happy. But if 9 comes out and he just throws 3 interceptions and we lose the game, I'm going to be depressed. So
it's prime time. You know what I'm saying? So who knows? Let's see how he looks under the lights, man.
Last time he played in prime time, he became Tom Brady in the 4th quarter. So
Aaron Jones was y'all's leading rusher, so that honestly is why JJ
Best
did
running
good.
back in the league. Do your homework. And honestly, this was the most simplified I had seen the play calling all year. And I've even seen, like, Vikings fans talking about it on social media. It's like, it's about fucking time, bro. Like, we have a quarterback who is new to the NFL, and I feel like Kevin O'Connell, it took him this long to realize, hey, maybe I should just simplify this shit.
I know, he's really fucking, like, and did you see, so Aaron Jones even said something, like, I wonder if you saw it, where he was talking about dumbing down the offense, and everybody was, like, shitting on JJ. And it's like, well, one, he is a rookie. Like, they should dumb it down a little bit, but also, like, y'all are not in lose mode, but y'all are in just trying to develop mode. Like, let's just get him going, you know? So I think there's a lot of you didn't see that?
No, I did see Aaron Jones, like, sticking up for him. But maybe because the week before Washington, we played Seattle, and even though we really didn't have a chance in that game with Brosmer going in, I think we still technically had hopes, I guess you could say, because we didn't have, like, 8-9 losses, whatever we're at now.
Yeah.
And now that we had that terrible loss, I think it was kind of like, hey, we're probably not going to be in the playoffs. Let's just try to get JJ going.
Yes, I think that's the season goal now. Which
I think that's a perfect season goal for the rest of the year. I mean, I wish it wasn't the case, but it is. So.
I feel so bad for Jettas, bro. He's such a good sport.
I know.
Such a good sport.
We won, so.
I know, but, like.
It's also, bro, when you're Justin Jefferson, bro, like, you're never going to, like, have one person on you. You know what I mean? Like.
True. It's just, but, man. Like, it sucks.
We did throw a slant route to Justin Jefferson this game, which is, like, the first time I've seen that all season. Like, I don't get why we just don't do that more often.
Don't just get him going, man.
I mean, I just don't see who in the league can guard Justin Jefferson on a slant route.
That's drive 1, what y'all need to do is, like, first play.
For Sean McVay guy, we suck at getting Jay Jettas the ball in the
first play needs to be like a screen to Justin Jefferson. Like, just get the tone going.
I think every team, honestly, needs to do things like that more often. McVay does it.
The Bucs like to do that a lot with Mike Evans.
McVay's, like, actually the GOAT of doing that, and look at how all of his
receivers. Liam Cohen was really good about doing it last year with Mike Evans, too. He even said, he's like, I want Mike Evans to touch the ball first drive, so it establishes.
Even Tom Brady has said that. Like, you need to get the ball in your receivers' hands early so they get confident and.
They get confident, and the other team is like, oh, shit, like, we got to pay attention to them. It opens everything up. But I guess we can move on. And I got my first hot take. We haven't had a little hot take in a while. The Dolphins are winning out, bro, and, oh, fuck, they play us, so they can't win out. They're going to go 9-8, so I don't think they can make the playoffs.
Even if they win out, it's still hard for them to make the playoffs.
They'd be 10-7.
I know, but there's still other things that need to happen. I watched a whole video on it today.
Really? Yeah. Well, they're going to go 9-8,
because they would have to beat the Jags, the Chargers, and then whatever the other wild card team would be. The Bills. They would have to have a better record than any of those teams.
So my hot take is, in fact, incorrect. But, yeah, this game was kind of dog shit.
I can see them winning out.
This game was kind of dog shit, honestly. I didn't really watch much.
Miami just dominated them. What was his name?
Brady Cook.
Brady Cook. God, I don't even know who that guy is. He is ass. But, I mean, what else do we expect? I feel like you can't really even, like, I feel like you just have to blame the Jets because you went into the season with your 3 quarterbacks being Justin Fields, Tyrod Taylor, and Brady Cook. Like, did you not see this coming?
I know, and are they just done with Fields now or what?
Well, he's injured.
Oh, I didn't see that.
But, yeah, this was rough. I mean, if he's going to have to keep playing the rest of the season, it might be best case scenario for them. They can tank for the number 1 pick or something, and they got more picks with all the players they traded. So I'm kind of excited to see the future of the Jets because if they could hit on these first rounders they have next year, they're going to have 3 the following year, I believe. I think the one they got for Williams was for the season.
That's crazy.
The following season. So if they could find success. Holy shit. If they could find success after next year's draft, they would have 3 draft picks that they could work with to like trade for other players on top of that. So
trade for Joe Burrow.
If they could maybe. If they
Dude,
could land
3 first, bro. If the Bengals like don't make playoffs another 2 years and the Jets throw them 3 fucking first picks.
If they could land a couple of these draft picks next year, bro, the Jets could be scary in the future with how much they have right now.
Yeah.
At this point, just tank for the number 1 pick.
Next game we got the Saints versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Tyler Shuck's legacy game.
Fuck Tyler Shuck.
He's the GOAT, bro.
I hate him, dude.
I even texted Jameson. I was like, bro, I told you to have faith in Tyler Shuck.
It was the dumbest.
He's the next Josh Allen.
Todd Bowles is literally the dumbest motherfucker on the face of the planet, bro. Like I'm done with Todd Bowles, and I hate to say that, and I over catastrophize.
Fuck Todd Bowles.
I shit on Jamel Dean, and I kind of regret because I did say some really harsh things. Zion McCollum's up there now. Zion McCollum's fucking garbage. Yeah, I mean. There was a video and like it was posted on the like Bucks tracker page, like the number 1 Bucks fan page, and it was Bruce Arians when they were going into halftime. They were up 11. They were like asking him a question. And he's like, "There's nothing to be happy about. I don't give a fuck. We're up 11. We're playing like fucking shit." And runs off in front of the reporter. And the thing was like, "When has Todd Bowles ever once had that?"
Bruce Arians was still there, bro. He was such a dog. Let me read you this real quick.
Okay.
So this isn't even anything bad about the Bucks. This is Tyler Shuck Glaze.
Oh my gosh.
So for the first 5 career starts. Tyler Shuck's stats, he has a 67 completion percentage, 5 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, but on the ground he has 94 yards and 2 touchdowns and a 2-3 record. Josh Allen in his first 5 starts had a 55 completion percentage, which is lower, 758 passing yards, which is over 300 yards lower, 2 passing touchdowns, which is 3 less, 5 interceptions, which is the exact same. He had 30 more rushing yards and 1 more rushing touchdown. So in the first 5 starts, Tyler Shuck has been better than Josh Allen. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, but that's the stat they fucking compare everybody to in their first 5 games. They're like, hey, they're still better than Josh Allen because Josh Allen was complete dog shit.
Tyler Shuck is the next Josh Allen.
You think so?
Not actually, but I just like Tyler Shuck.
Dude, he's 26, bro.
I just like Tyler Shuck, man.
I mean, he is killing more. I mean, dude, this game was so fucking frustrating, bro. Cameron Johnson just didn't run a dig route, just stopped running mid-dig route, and there was an interception.
Yeah, Baker's so bad, bro.
Stop rage rating me. Because this game was fucking frustrating, bro. We were the fucking Detroit Buccaneers on this game. We went for it on 4th down 6 times and converted twice, I think.
Yeah, I know y'all were really bad on 4th down.
We're going against the Saints. Punt the fucking ball.
Yeah, for real, that was y'all are terrible on 4th down, and it was like a rainy game. Like,
worst red zone team in the NFL. Emeka Ibuka. I don't want to shut him too much because he's a rookie.
And it was a rain game.
No, no. He's had a really bad drop problem these past few weeks, but he's playing on a hurt hamstring. I think, like, you have to think as a rookie having a dominant year.
And also, he's not even supposed to be in this position that he's in right now.
I agree.
Like, obviously, this is actually something I wanted to bring up that I forgot to last week is, so during the draft, me and you both weren't a fan of the Egbuka pick, right?
Yeah.
And then once the season came along and he started balling, we were kind of like, okay, maybe they made the right pick. Looking back at it, I still think it was the wrong pick at the end of the day.
We could have used Jahad Campbell a lot.
I really think it was the wrong pick because although Egbuka has been great, and I know he's been struggling recently, but he's still a great rookie. We're not going to, like, brush past that. I don't think it was the correct pick.
The worst player on our team this year has either been Zion McCollum, but we drafted 2 rookie corners, so I don't really give a shit. Like, they would have still started Zion. Easily the worst player on our team has been Servassier Dennis, our backup middle linebacker, who is constantly getting burnt on coverages because he just sucks. Jahad Campbell should be right there. Like, so, I mean, it's kind of hard to go there, and Jahad Campbell's playing really good. Like, he's probably top 3 defensive rookies this year.
I wouldn't have even hated, like, y'all trading y'all's first-round pick for somebody on the defensive side of the ball, like, with the way y'all played last season, and, you know, obviously
or traded for anybody.
Yeah, literally anybody.
I don't know.
Did anything at the deadline? Like, I don't know. I just looking back, I really do think that
imagine like clearly it just sucks, bro.
Because realistically, if Mike Evans and Chris Godwin don't both deal with the injuries they dealt with this season, Egbuka would have never broken out like this, and obviously it did happen, so you can say that, but it's just hard. Like, I just don't see what the thought process was in the pick, if I'm being honest.
I have no clue. I mean,
I like him a lot.
This is, receiver, you know what it probably was? Honestly, I think this is what it was. It was too good of a talent to not take right there.
I agree.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, how the fuck do you
we're
not...
trying to be the Ravens.
Yeah, how do you not take Emeka Booker right there? I think that may be what it was, but God, our defense sucks, bro. And it's so frustrating having a defensive head coach. Especially, dude, when I'm an OU fan, I got fucking Venables. Who, like, literally, dude, if my life's on the line and I want one defense to stop anybody, I think I'm choosing the Oklahoma
Maybe I should just
Sooners.
fire Todd Bowles and bring him in.
I would crush mom's hope and dreams of OU ever being good by sacrificing that so Baker could have Venables.
Bro, you'd have to be a Bucs fan for life at that point.
I will. If Venables went to the Bucs, unless if they fucked over Baker, I'd be. Yeah. I'm a big Venables guy. I really like Venables. But sorry, back onto NFL. The next game, we can get into the sadness a little bit of the week, and then a little bit of the crazy news. Colts versus Jaguars. Kind of a boring game once, Daniel Jones went out with injury.
Even before Daniel Jones went out, it wasn't looking great, though. Like, the Jaguars were outplaying them. Even though he went out early, like, even early into the game, the Jags were outperforming them. Like, playing really well on defense. Offense was moving. But, yeah, R.I.P. Daniel Jones, bro.
We have glazed Daniel Jones this season. We were ready to give him our Sam Darnold Award.
I mean, he's still probably, I don't know who else could get it. Like,
Phillip Rivers.
True, if he's good. I don't know. The thing is,
we'll co-split it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because a couple weeks ago I did say that I felt this Colts kind of downfall coming. Obviously, I didn't know Daniel Jones was going to tear his Achilles, but I did know they were kind of hot when it didn't matter, and they won their easy games when they needed to, but they had a really rough second half of the schedule, and I just didn't see them being able to maintain the heat they had at the beginning of the season, and it's starting to come very true. And on top of that, you lose your quarterback that has been a big part of your success this season. And what's the little fucker from wherever they're starting quarterback?
Notre Dame, Riley Leonard.
Yeah, Riley Leonard is dealing with a minor injury right now. They don't even know if he's going to be ready to go. And then Tyler Warren's going to have to take some.
Riley Leonard played decent for being a super late round pick.
Yeah, I mean,
not super developed guy. I was actually like, I feel like he could be a decent backup in the NFL.
Yeah, for sure. It does suck Anthony Richardson being on IR. Also, what he's on IR from is that thing that happened early in the season where he snapped the band into his eye. That's what he's on IR for still.
Fuck that. Fuck Anthony Richardson, bro, honestly.
Well, I mean, it's not his fault. Like,
yeah, it is. I don't give a fuck. You're so stupid. You're such an idiot for doing that.
Anthony Richardson, bro.
What? Maddox, I'm sorry, dude. Fucking Daniel Jones is out there on a broken leg, and Anthony Richardson has
put on IR. You don't choose to get put on IR. You're
true. So he got a little fucked.
Yeah.
Okay, he did get a little.
Do you think he's sitting there not?
So do you think?
You don't think he's sitting there like depressed that he doesn't get the opportunity to go?
True, because he would play with this eye.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. He tapped himself out, so who knows?
Right.
He probably snapped his thing. Was like,
Anthony Richardson, by the way, is still younger than every starter in the league.
You're not ready to give up on it?
You're the biggest fucking never give up on your quarterback guy.
I know.
Starts 2 seasons, you're ready to give up on him.
No, I'm not ready. He should be a backup, but I'm now so pro Daniel Jones to where it's like Daniel Jones is still kind of young. It's like it's the Sam Darnold Jacobs situation. I'm not saying he should be the
starter for the Colts, but I'm saying I don't think Anthony Richardson should be done in the.
Oh my gosh! If you McVay got a hold of that guy for a little bit,
oh my goodness.
If you were the dude, or Kyle Shanahan, oh my gosh, like.
Bro, I would like to see Kyle Shanahan sign him and like put him in like some crazy packages where like he's just in there to run the ball.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But so this is Phillip Rivers, and so the Phillip Rivers news. So retired in 2020, comes back 5 years later, ruins his Pro Bowl Hall of Fame eligibility.
And he signed a 1-day contract with the Chargers like pretty recently to retire a Charger, and then came back and is playing for the Colts.
That is funny. So did you hear? So him and Shane Steichen are apparently really good buddies.
Yeah,
and the offense that he runs for his high school son is a Colts offense. Yep. And then everybody's like, "Oh, running a high school offense," or it's like, or that's just a fucking good ass high school.
That high school team's probably good as fuck. Holy shit!
I know.
And on top of that, Shane Steichen was in LA for a little bit when Phillip Rivers was there.
I didn't know that.
Whenever he finished his career with the Colts, he played with Michael Pittman that season. He played with Jonathan Taylor that season. So there's a little bit of familiarity in house.
Pause. Shane Steichen, worst NFL coach trip of all time last week. That blue on blue sweatsuit was the most fucking disgusting garbage thing. Oh, and I want to say Daniel Jones.
We got to bring back coaches wearing suits, bro. That shit's
Thank you.
aura.
I was just showing Annie like some, and she's like aura.
Literally
but
aura.
Daniel Jones, man, playing on a broken leg, tore your Achilles. We love you so much.
I got to say, though, fire everybody on the training staff, bro. Why the fuck is your quarterback playing on a broken leg? Of course he's going to tear his Achilles. He's overcompensating on his other leg the whole entire game. He's just begging to tear his Achilles.
So do you think it's like a Halliburton situation? Like Halliburton should have never been playing, or like that's the final, so it's different? But like Halliburton's still out right now, you know?
I think it's easy to say it's the final, so it's different, but realistically, he probably shouldn't have been playing either. Everybody else, a lot of people said that. But I just don't. I feel like this injury was just so serious, bro. There was no reason he should have been out there playing on that whatsoever.
So sad. Do you think the Colts will sign him?
I don't even know. I really don't know. I mean, I would hope they would. I don't know what their other option is. There's not going to be many good free agent quarterbacks. It's not a super strong.
He's going to win comeback player of the year.
Not only is it not a super strong quarterback class, they don't have a first round pick, and they don't have one next year. So they really don't have any choice other than to re-sign him unless they want to roll AR back out.
And if anything, he's a little cheaper now.
True.
That's fucked up to say, but it's at least
I
true.
don't think he would be that expensive anyway.
So
I think he gets signed less than what Sam.
So one thing, if Phillip
Rivers
Rivers is already practicing, I don't know if you've seen the footage. He's wearing number 17.
Yeah, because when you're on IR, your number can get taken because Daniel Jones is not going to play the rest of the year.
Really, that's a thing.
Yeah,
that is kind of cool.
It's also not like
because I don't want to see Phillip Rivers go out there in like 19.
Nobody wants to see that. That's when you know it's not going to work out.
Dude, especially, he was probably, like, kind of not on board, but they're like, and you get to wear 17. He's like, oh, fuck yeah. Or he's like, freak yeah, because, doesn't cuss.
Yeah, and he has 10 kids. Don't forget that. I don't know. I'm actually really excited for it because I feel like Rivers, even in his prime, he was just fat, slow guy, wasn't going to skip the pocket anyways. He was good because of his arm, and he was getting it out quickly. And now he's
super smart guy.
Has a good offensive line and a good offense with good weapons. All he has to do is stand in the pocket and get it out quickly. Literally what he was doing already. I don't think age is going to be the factor necessarily. I mean, we've seen older quarterbacks find success. Not even endurance. It's just going to be the fact that he hasn't played football in 5 years. That's what's going to affect it, if anything, for me.
But is it like playing a bicycle? He was in the NFL 20 years.
No, I agree. But I mean, just taking 5 years off of football is not like, you don't just instantly come back and be goated. I mean, he could. But I mean, like, the reason I'm not worried about the age, I mean, we saw Flacco come and play at his age and ball out.
But that was like a year off the cap.
Exactly. Aaron Rodgers has played at his age, and he's been playing pretty good this season. We watched Brady throw for 5,000 yards when he was like 42.
That's what everybody said, too. There was like, how many do you think they try to get Brady?
I don't know. What I expected to happen whenever I first saw Daniel Jones go out, I was like, okay, obviously with the season they're having, they have to find somebody.
Yeah.
My first thought was Ryan Tannehill. But I don't even know if Ryan Tannehill plays football anymore. Like, he might be on a practice squad somewhere for all I fucking know. I don't know. I think he might be on Tennessee's practice squad. Don't know for sure. But
all the Colts fan really wanted to say Andrew Luck.
My second thought was Derek Carr.
Yeah, you did tell me this.
But I just imagine with Derek Carr retiring because of injuries, he probably just wasn't going to come back. But
the year after, too.
Yeah.
Or the year of. He retired this year.
Because there were rumors about him going to the Colts before he went to the Saints. There was rumors about him going there anyways.
No, a lot of Colts fans were like, if only Rivers is cool.
Andrew Luck, bro, that would be so
I know,
sick.
that would have been way cuter.
That would have been so sick. But I wonder if, I guess you could say the same for Phillip Rivers, but I wonder if either of them have even been like training football recently, like, you know what I mean? Because I mean, Andrew Luck doesn't have the time because he's simply a scout for Stanford right now or whatever he's doing. And
yeah, Phillip Rivers is a high school football coach.
Retired for 5 years. Like, how much is he getting active?
They have a whole football field at their house. That John Gruden did something with
and also, as long as he has that arm, bro, I think he'll be all right.
So it'll be it. Do you think he plays this week?
I don't know. I feel like if homeboy is injured,
that he has. If Riley Leonard's hurt, if Riley Leonard can't go, you gotta
you don't want to put Tyler Warren out there at quarterback because if anything, you need him at tight end, bro. He's one of your best weapons on the roster. Like,
that's their only other quarterback is Tyler Warren.
He's their emergency quarterback. Yeah.
They didn't sign anybody else.
I mean, they had 3 quarterbacks. They're all fucking hurt.
I'm saying they haven't signed any.
No. Phillip Rivers was the one they signed.
Crazy.
Literally by the way, like, whenever he got injured, if you would have asked me to name like 10 names, he never would have said Phillip Rivers ever.
No, when I told Dad was like, what?
So Jet had his phone, and Jet does this thing all the time where he tells me something about football.
Jet's the one who told you?
Well, so no, but
okay.
So Jet does this thing where he gets this notification from some bullshit football thing, and he'll tell me something. I'm like, that's not true, and I look it up, and it's not true. And so he tells me, he goes, yo, the Colts just signed Phillip Rivers. And I was like, no, they didn't, bro. Like, what'd you read that off of? And I look it up, and it was like they're bringing him in for a workout.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, okay, so they might actually sign Phillip Rivers. But I was like, just so you know, they did not sign him yet. But literally the next day, they signed him, bro.
Crazy.
And, bro, if he can learn the offense by this week, like, how do you not?
He knows the offense, clearly.
I mean, yeah, but
him and Shane Steichen is a rumor they have weekly phone calls.
But I'm saying, first off, it's a rumor. Second off, are we really going to assume that the high school's playbook is literally verbatim the exact, like, there's no high schooler that can learn an entire NFL.
And like scouting purposes, like for like how easy NFL coaches could just go watch high school games to figure out Colt shit.
Yeah. No, and also,
you know what I'm saying?
No high school out there is running a full NFL offense. Like, obviously there's probably similarities, but it's not going to be the exact Colts offense because there's no high schooler that's capable of learning that. Like,
Yeah, maybe it's just a dumbed down version of it.
Yeah.
So it's like he already knows the dumbed down version. So it's just adding. It's just a little bit.
We saw Flacco play for the Bengals after getting traded there, after
Exactly.
3
So I'm saying
days.
this is probably he's gonna be way more.
I feel like it's hard not to throw Rivers out there.
I agree.
I'm excited. I'm really excited for this. This is one of the coolest things that has happened since I've been a football fan, for sure.
It's the craziest thing I think I've seen. Next game we got written down: Steelers versus Ravens. Steelers take the division. Is Lamar ass?
Lamar did have a rough game. Not really. I feel like Lamar actually played pretty good. Derrick Henry, they gave him a lot of carries like I wanted to, and it just didn't work out the way I expected. I feel like the Steelers' run defense can't decide if it wants to be one of the best ones in the league or one of the worst. They either allow 250 rushing yards or hold Derrick Henry to like 100 on 25 carries or something, which is still a pretty good stat line, but you expect more out of Derrick Henry. Dude, their offensive line is ass. The Ravens, bro, that offensive line is terrible. But I mean, the Steelers still almost found a way to lose this game with how bad the Ravens were playing and how hot of a start the Steelers got off to. And that one Kenneth Gainwell touchdown was really like unexcusable. There was no reason that he should have had that much room to get to the end zone. But
yeah, for sure. And then Aaron Rodgers touchdown hit the discount double check.
Dude, it's funny that I texted you and I literally like the next day on Instagram saw exactly what I texted you. It was like we just got a Aaron Rodgers discount double check Selly in the.
So now you're the biggest. Steelers are the biggest frauds. Glazer.
Yeah.
Do they win the division?
No.
Ravens still got it?
Yeah.
All right. There's nothing more with that game. I think it was a good game. Lamar's obviously not ass. He's playing so hurt. I think he literally has like 3 injuries, like minor injuries.
3 different minor injuries 3 weeks in a row.
Like imagine like barely fucked up ankle, elbow, and shin.
And going against the Steelers defense on top of that.
So he's clearly not 100%, and I think definitely there's just that roster might not be right there in Baltimore right now.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks to see, but it's gonna.
That defense is ass too.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Next game, Broncos Raiders. The Raiders had some kind of garbage time points there in the minute, but
I mean they literally kicked a field goal as the game expired to cut the lead to 7 instead of 10.
So did you see like that covered spread and hit the over?
The field goal?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I think it happened because
they asked Pete Carroll about it.
Well, I don't know who the defender was, but a Colts defender like laid on top of a player or something at the end of the game. So it was a delay of game on the defense. So the clock was stopped. So I mean, but I guess you still should just kneel it out. Maybe the thought process is
what Pete Carroll said is he's like, I was just hoping we'd have enough time for an onside kick.
And a Hail Mary. Like
he's like, that's all I was hoping for.
I don't think there's been way sketchier shit this season than that, in my opinion.
But isn't that crazy? Like imagine, bro.
That is crazy.
I
honestly
imagine betting the under or some shit.
Yeah,
and then,
there was something like that happened in the Browns-Raiders game. I think they were playing the Raiders. Was Shador's first start against the Raiders? Is that who it was?
Yeah.
Where they punted it on like on the Raiders' 30-yard line, where they could have kicked like a 40-something yard field goal.
So there's
and
the
over/under missed by like two points or something crazy like that.
Dude, maybe Pete Carroll, bro, isn't it?
Well, no, it wasn't Pete Carroll. It was Stefanski.
Oh, wow.
The Browns were up and punted the ball on like the.
But they're both against the Raiders. The Vegas team. That's crazy. Next game. Shout out Anaheim. I wanted to hammer Bears money line because, dude, it was on underdog 100.
I'm glad you didn't.
And it was
a terrible bet.
And then to win 350. I was so, dude.
Never bet against a top 10 quarterback. Like
I hate. Which, by the way, the next segment before we go into the next, I did my top 10 quarterback list.
Were you eyeing down all their stats today?
No, I wasn't.
Okay, because I had my thing that I told you I was gonna do, and if you memorize any fucking
no,
I
dead ass was not memorizing stats.
All right,
the only stats
is Jordan Love in the top 10?
We'll get there. The only stats, honestly, the only stats I did look at was Drake May, honestly, and I couldn't tell you verbatim off the top of my head what it was. And I wasn't like going into depth. I was just doing it because I was looking at like
and also,
and I did this yesterday.
What's funny is I couldn't put Stafford on the list because I was like, he's literally just gonna instantly know who this is.
Yeah,
he's the only person with the crazy stat line right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Bears Packers.
Fuck man, yeah. The
Caleb
Bears
started this game off pretty rough, bro. But
yeah,
then he really started locking in. But bro, that last pick was bad. Bro, DJ Moore was literally wide the fuck open, man.
Yeah. Packers are good.
Jordan Love balled out this game, bro. And he had his one. He
always has a one.
He always has the one. What the fuck are you doing? Throw. You can say he always has the one, but total interceptions this year, I think he has less than 5. So
he does that pretty but you know what it is?
He can't do it that consistently. He doesn't even have 5 interceptions.
No, what I'm saying is, I just think all of his interceptions.
No, they're always really bad.
They're always really bad. Always really bad.
Would you rather your quarterback have 4 interceptions through 12 weeks and they're all the worst interception ever, or your quarterback have 10 not the worst interceptions ever? You know?
Well, like it depends on interceptions off of drops and shit, where it's like, oh, clearly we can work on this.
But like I'm saying, I like
it's like you're throwing a one-on-one.
Yeah. Like if he's protecting the ball,
but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Because he's protecting the ball for the most part. Just when he's not, it happens to be the worst shit ever. And like the one against, or actually no, it wasn't even picked off. Never mind. Holy Lord, your dogs are fucking stupid.
Yeah, she's all.
It's funny because I was about to bring up, say the Mike Jackson pick on Jordan Love, but then I remember he literally dropped it. So Jordan Love should have +1 interception this year.
Yeah, man, Jordan Love's good. I still think the Bears are still pretty freaking good.
They impressed me this game, honestly.
Even though they lost, it came down the wire.
Even though they lost, this was an impressive game for me. Did you see the handshake between Ben Johnson and LaFleur at the end of the game? Bro, they fucking hate each other. They literally walk up, like shake hands as they're walking past each other, like good game, and like both just walk the opposite. Like they clearly don't like each other.
That's crazy. That's funny. Next game, Blake Corum legacy game.
Do your homework.
And I have the official announcement. This is if you don't agree with this, I'll fight you on it. Puka Nacua is the best receiver in the NFL. Fuck Jamar Chase. Fuck Justin Jefferson. And I'm pro. I love both those guys. I just think Puka Nacua is the most talented overall. Like he is insane.
I agree.
And he's putting up the stats year in year out to prove it.
And we talked about this the other day. Like he does things a lot of receivers don't do. Like he'll be a lead blocker on a run play. Like he
constantly runs screens, jet sweeps.
He might not be the best receiver at like any specific skill, but he's like top
size
3.
hands.
Yeah, I've told you I think he has the best hands in the league, but I'm saying he's at least top 3 in like every single skill.
She's like he's just the biggest tryhard.
No, I've said that before too. He has grit.
But
like
even Annie, who casually watches football, is like he's just a tryhard.
Unironically, he has so much grit. And bro, that he literally mossed the fuck.
And he stayed in bounds, flipped his hips, stayed on the sidelines, and ran in. Insane.
Literally fucking head topped, bro. I will say though, like. I feel like we've gotten to watch Jamar Chase with his quarterback. We've gotten to watch Puka with like Stafford, bro. I would love to see Jay Jettas just like get to play with one of those guys. Like obviously, I'm not even saying this to defend that Puka's the best receiver in the league because I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
But like I would love to get to watch.
I mean, you saw they were sharing Mike and Ike at the Timberwolves game. Jay Jettas and
okay, are we really comparing 9 to Matt Stafford right now? Like just imagine getting to watch Jay Jettas have Matt Stafford throw him the ball because I mean,
okay,
because I'm saying, bro, he
I thought you were more saying a connection with the quarterback.
No,
so I was like,
I
him
mean
and JJ will build that.
I mean somebody that like is literally just gonna like Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, they have the connection, but I'm more talking like Joe Burrow is guaranteed gonna throw the ball to Jamar Chase 10 times every game, like thing. I feel like Jettas has never even really had that. Even with Kirk Cousins, there were some games where he wasn't getting that many targets.
Yeah, true. But, I mean, J.J. McCarthy, even that press interview said, zero coverage, I have the best receiver in the league, I'm going to throw it up, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So I think he does have that kind of mindset. But also, here's another good argument.
I just want to watch Jettas play with, like, or I wish I could watch Jettas play, like, one game with a Stafford.
You are absolutely right. But here's another counter argument just for fun. Does having a shitty quarterback who just constantly says, fuck it, I'm throwing it to Jettas, does that help more?
But they don't
when you're losing.
But they don't do that.
That's just this season. Think about the year Jettas went off with Nick Mullins and all those guys.
I mean, I guess you could say yeah, but also no. Like
that was just a product.
Because also half the time when they're saying fuck it and they're throwing up to him, how good of a throw is it? Like,
true.
Mullins was turning the ball over fucking crazy, bro. Rosmer tried to do it against Seattle, bro, and just threw it to the defense.
Yeah, true.
Really underthrown by like 5 yards.
Yeah, and I mean,
but I'm not disagreeing that as of right now, Puka is probably the best receiver in the league.
Shout out. Maybe that's the jersey I make you buy me.
I love Puka, bro.
I do love Puka.
Did his wife like cheat on him? Yeah, his wife got like a paternity test and he wasn't the dad or something. You know that?
That's what it was?
Yeah. That's what Zach told me at least.
I think that's just a rumor. I think they just broke up and she was pregnant and some shit. I don't think it was actually that.
But she cheated on him, didn't she? That's what I heard at least. Hey, if you cheat on Puka Nacua, you're a fucking idiot. Because imagine how big his contract's going to be, bro.
I know. He's broke right now, but...
I mean, not broke. He's still making 6 figures, but...
I mean, ironically, he probably has ad sponsorship, so he makes a shit ton. Yeah, but bro, his NFL contract, he probably makes $100,000 a year. In LA too,
when
like
he gets paid, bro. Like I don't even want to imagine.
He's gonna be the highest paid receiver of all time for sure.
That's gonna be such a big fucking contract.
The official, your other team.
Yeah, and I thought KC was gonna win this game, bro, but it's looking like because if KC doesn't win out, their playoff hopes are officially over. They technically still have a chance as of right now. It still wouldn't shock me, by the way, if Chiefs found a way to the playoffs. But holy shit, bro, the Texans are so good. Offense is starting to click a little bit more, and the defense is just continuing to be insane. Travis Kelce is literally just so ass.
Yeah, I mean, Mahomes dude was trying his dick off out there, bro.
You know, this was Mahomes' worst statistical game ever.
I know he had it was
his worst pass
a lot
rating
of
ever,
drops.
worst completion
Like
percentage
it
ever.
wasn't. I mean, I don't feel like he played bad. I feel like he had a lot of drops. Like he had one
there's
bad
a few
pick.
drops, but he still didn't play great. Like, let's keep it a stack. I mean,
Yeah, true. But that is so hard against that Texans defense.
bro, that defense is so like it really makes me wonder like how are teams gonna beat the Texans in the playoffs? Like they've beaten the Bills, they've beaten the Chiefs, they beat the Bills with Davis Mills, by the way. Like,
dude, by the way, Davis Mills best backup in the league. You have to think like their season. Come on.
oh, for real.
Season's cooked if he doesn't do what he does.
And with how bad their offense was before he stepped in, like nobody really expected anything. But I mean, I'm thinking of like teams in the AFC that are going to be in the playoffs that aren't super high up, like the Chargers or like the wild card teams that are going to make the AFC playoffs. I don't see how any of them have a chance against this defense at all.
Dude, Justin Herbert's gonna get murdered if he plays that Texans defense.
You know, Justin Herbert like almost broke the record this week for pressure rate that he had in this game.
With a fucking broken hand.
He was like 4% less than the most a quarterback has ever been pressured in NFL history in this game. I don't know what his percent was, but it's 4 lower.
Okay, does that mean like they sent the most blitzes at him, or just it was just the worst pass blocking?
Percent of dropbacks that he was pressured on.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
Really bad. And he was their leading rusher with a broken hand. I know we're not on that game yet, but we can talk a bit more about Houston if you wanted to.
We can just go ahead and move on to it.
Are the Chiefs going to make the playoffs?
You have to bet, or you have to cut your balls and dick off. Chiefs making playoffs. What do you do? What do you bet? You can't look at their schedule. You just have to do it right now.
I already watched a video on it today, so I'm kind of knowledged. I think I would bet that the Chiefs make it, bro. Like,
you bet your balls and dick on it?
It sucks because it feels like one of those things where it's been like 3 weeks in a row. We've been like, it's fine. They're going to be in the playoffs. That's all they need. It's like, bro, I just feel like the Chargers, bro, with what they're going on with right now, like, there's no way they keep this up. Like,
they're going to lose a few games.
And I think they have to play the Chiefs again, too. So
we shall see. Speaking of the Chargers, Jalen Hurts. Dude, did you see some other...
This is the worst fucking game ever, by the way. This game was ass. Like, literally terrible.
How mad was this game watching as somebody who picked the Eagles?
I didn't even give a fuck. I just remember watching the last pick, solely picking off Jalen Hurts. I don't know if you've seen the clips of that. This is like one of those Disney games where they do like the Disney characters and solely picked off Jalen Hurts.
I did see that.
But yeah, bro, like 4 interceptions. He literally put up a worse stat line than Max Brosmer put up against Seattle, by the way.
Yeah, that's bad.
I don't even know how
Did you see where they asked Nick Sirianni? They were like, and Saquon, they're like, do you any quarterback change question? They're like, no, this motherfucker won us a Super Bowl last year, bro.
It's hard to defend him right now, but I'm going to continue to say it, bro, that get those the fuck out of there.
I will tell you, he's still on my top 10 quarterback list.
I don't know. It kind of depends on what we're grading top 10 quarterbacks off of. If we're talking about this season.
Like, I guess we can just get into that because that was kind of I guess let's talk about the Chargers a little bit. Ballin, what's up? Oh, we're on the Chargers game. That was actually perfect timing.
I think it's fine.
I think it's fine too.
I get it. Justin Herbert's always been like that though. He was never been a fan of the cameras. He tries to avoid the cameras whenever he can. There's a little part of me that's like, bro, you're making hundreds of millions of dollars. The least you could do is.
But maybe he tries to do that every week just to avoid the interview. Like maybe that's just his thing, and he wasn't rude to her. All he said is like, I'm trying
to celebrate my team. You know? Did you see the AI video I sent you for punching her in the face?
No, I did not see that.
I think I sent it to you.
I hope you did.
I might have sent you a different one, bro, because I saw one of like Sirianni punching Jalen Hurts in the face.
Oh, no, you didn't send me it.
Bro, it was like one of those AI videos of him just turning around and...
Oh,
yeah, I'm trying to celebrate with my team.
No, I know, but can we just talk to you really fast?
So I didn't watch the full thing because I thought you were just sending it to me. Yeah.
Come here.
But yeah, I think Herbert playing with the fucking broken hand, dude, dog. Did you see they asked him? They're like, when did you know you'd be playing this week? He goes, last Sunday.
Yeah, like it's so much aura, bro. And like he was stiff arming motherfuckers with his broken hand.
Played good too.
Was the leading rusher like literally balled out? Honestly.
All right, let's get into.
Or I wouldn't say balled out, but he played pretty good.
Speaking of that,
you want to do your top 10 quarterbacks?
I want to do my top 10 quarterbacks.
did you just base this off of this season, or is it like kind of how we did at the beginning of the season, where you factor in this season, but you
I'm
also
factoring in this season, and
you have to factor in everything.
You have to factor in everything else, but also like
I'm
there's
gonna get a water before you guys.
there are some certain MVP guys right now who it's like, how do you not put him in? So let me explain my list while Matt's grabbing his water because I don't want him to hear it.
You get a water?
No, I'm good. It's just, like there are some people who are balling this year who I think are currently a top 10 quarterback. If you compare legacies, like obviously Aaron Rodgers, you put his legacy up here. He's easily, top 3 all time, but he's not playing like a top 10 right now. So his legacy doesn't put him top 10 right now. But some people's legacy does put him top 10, even with how they're playing.
So it's like, I guess how you could put it is Aaron Rodgers is playing bad enough. Or he's not playing terrible, but he's not playing at a good enough level to let his legacy carry him to being top 10 right now.
All right. At number 10, I have Jordan Love.
There you go.
He is officially a top 10 quarterback.
I do think he's probably higher than
What
10,
sucks is the two people out for me.
Did you have, like, honorable mentions?
Honorable mentions, Dak Prescott. Really hard for me not to put him in there.
I like Dak.
It was really, really hard. Just these quarterbacks.
Same amount of playoff
I
points,
really want to put Caleb at there, but he's just not there yet. And then my
no.
number one honorable mention, my number 2, Sam Darnold. I really, really wanted to give an honorable mention to, but without a doubt, Jared Goff not being in the top 10 kind of sucks.
Jared Goff isn't.
Jared Goff is not in my top 10, and he got replaced probably
There's
by
probably
Jordan
gonna
Love.
be someone in there that I would take out for Jared Goff.
I don't know. At number 9, I have Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
He won a Super Bowl last year. I think I did write this before the whole game fiasco, but man, I don't care. Like when he's on his mark, he's on his mark.
MVP, bro.
He's a Super Bowl MVP. At number 8, I do have Justin Herbert. Might be kind of low, but
I actually think that's a little high.
The playoff success is just what I'm a little bit questioned about. This is probably the one where you're going to be shocked. At number 7, I have Drake May. Drake May is a top 10 quarterback right now. He's consistently 11 weeks in a row carrying this team. People are talking about Jordan Love and like Jordan Love. How you love to say about Jordan Love, your argument that you always say you hate to say, right? Is
he doesn't have weapons.
He doesn't have weapons. What the fuck does
Stephon Diggs?
Yeah, okay.
Stephon Diggs is currently better than every receiver on the Packers. If we're being
honestly, Romeo Doubs and Stephon Diggs are probably the same. Stephon Diggs is old, bro.
I don't even think Romeo Doubs is the best receiver on the Packers. I think Christian Watson's better, but I don't think Christian Watson's better than Stephon.
I bet you Christian Watson has better stats.
Christian Watson's been injured most of the season.
Oh,
and
well, never mind.
Diggs has had some big games this year.
True, but
like the one touchdown he caught against y'all, bro. That
Jordan
Diggs
Love has
touchdown.
never had a season as good as Drake May's season right now. Boom. That's Drake May's season right now is incredible, and I love his wife. His wife is incredible.
This is another lame excuse, by the way, and this isn't even like to defend Jordan Love, but bro, Drake May, like, he has had a very fortunate schedule. I'm not saying that to defend Jordan Love. I'm saying to keep me in reality for Drake May.
Okay.
His schedule this season has been very, very easy.
This might be my Jaden Daniels, where like last year
I'm excited to see after how well they're going to do this season, and their schedule is going to be a little tough for next year. I'm excited to see how he performs in that schedule and how he does in the playoffs this year.
Perfect. All right, number 6, I don't care. I got Baker Mayfield. I think that's generous. He's playing hurt right now, so he's not playing at 100%. I don't give a fuck. Baker Mayfield's a top 10 quarterback.
I think he deserves to be above every quarterback you have below him.
Awesome. Fuck yeah.
Maybe not Jalen Hurts. It just kind of depends on
the Super Bowl MVP.
It kind of depends on how you look at it, but when you're factoring in like play this season, it's hard to even have Jalen Hurts in the top 10.
Yep. Okay, at number 5, if my list gets a little crazy, I got Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
A little bit low, but man, ever since that Super Bowl, I mean, actually, he did have a great year.
Yeah, never mind. I was like, who the fuck? But no, I know. I got it now. I like that spot.
I think you'd agree with me. At number 4, I got Lamar.
Okay.
Lamar is just hurt this year, having a steady decline, and with a 3 above,
I think
Lamar
there's
just
a guy.
There's
a guy above him that he should be above.
At number 3, I have Stafford.
I think he should be above Stafford personally.
Because the MVPs. Stafford's a super.
And Stafford's only Super Bowl, bro. The Rams traded every first round pick in existence to build the God squad, which is fine. But since Stafford has been in LA, he has not had the best team in the league.
I think I've just honestly, I really did factor in play this year for Stafford right now. What do you want? My dad gave me some. Number 2, I got Josh Allen. I think he's safe. Number 2 right now. He's the most. Every week they give him a new ESPN stat of a
first
fucking
quarterback
record.
to ever do this.
Yeah,
first quarterback ever.
He is the second best statistical playoff quarterback of all time behind Mahomes.
Yeah.
He is insane. The only person he loses to in the playoffs is Mahomes, except Burrow that one year. So, but number 1, I don't give a fuck. Patrick Mahomes is still the best quarterback in the league. Suck my dick.
I liked your list.
So do you think, who would you put Jared Goff over Drake May?
Probably Drake May, just because of how early it is.
It's just a little early.
But I could see, like,
He's
like
bomb-
I said, I really want to see.
His stats this year are good.
But I
That's
really
the
want
one
to see
stats
what
I love
happens in the
about.
playoffs. I've seen Goff partially succeed in the playoffs. He's made a Super Bowl. He's won games with Detroit. Obviously, they lost the NFC Championship a couple years ago. But I want to see what Drake May does in the playoffs when, like, the lights are bright, you know?
Uh-huh.
So before we get into power rankings and games, we can do my segment now, where I'm going to give you 2 quarterbacks, and you're going to pick whichever one is better blind, just based off of stats.
Okay, fun.
There's only 3 of or there's 6, but there's 3 different, like, battles, right?
Fun.
All right, we'll start off with this one. So 2 of them I put in, like, so some of them I have, like, minor rushing stats. If they have enough rushing yards for it to actually matter, I left that in. But for the most part, I only added, like, rushing touchdowns and fumbles so we can know, like, total touchdowns and turnovers, like, and everything like that.
Bro, you rose 6'7" on your.
All right, first comparison. First comparison. First quarterback, 65 completion percentage, 2,900 yards. He's 10th overall in passing yards. And then total touchdowns, 23. Total turnovers, 13. That's including rushing touchdowns, and that's also including fumbles, not just interceptions. His passing touchdown interceptions, 22 and 11, if that matters to you. Second quarterback, this actually was more of like a landslide than I expected, I'm not going to lie. Has a 70% completion percentage, 3,300 passing yards, is 5th in passing yards.
Holy fuck.
26 and 5 touchdown interception ratio, 26 total touchdowns, 11 total turnovers.
Wow, somebody who fumbles the ball a lot.
Yeah, I actually, honestly, did not realize that this guy. Oh wait, bruh, 9 total turnovers. I literally just made some shit up. 9 total turnovers.
So how many fumbles is that?
4 fumbles.
Still a lot of fumbles. Okay, so just to make sure, 25% completion percentage, 2,900 yards, 23 total touchdowns, 13 total turnovers.
Yep.
70%, 33, 26, 9.
Yep. And I didn't add in rushing yards or anything because it doesn't really matter for either of these guys.
Okay, I want to guess first.
Yeah, guess who both of them are.
Of course,
I think you
number
could guess
2.
one of them.
Number 2's better.
Yes.
The stat wise.
I think
is
you
number
could
1
guess
is not
who number 2 is. I think you could guess.
13 turnovers. I was gonna say Josh. Is it Josh
No.
Allen?
No, the second guy. Oh, who's the first guy?
Is it Josh Allen?
No, the first guy is Justin Herbert, actually.
Wow. Okay, the second guy.
I think you could guess the second guy. If you focus on the completion percentage, you could get it.
Fuck. I kind of have a guess, but it might be a terrible guess. I don't know because that's a lot of yards, bro. It's a lot of yards. I didn't want to guess it, but I'm gonna stick with my guess. I think it's a shitty guess, but Bo Nix.
Nope, it's actually Jared Goff. That is Jared Goff's stats this year.
Dude, I forgot. Dude, those stats.
So Jared Goff is better than Justin Herbert. Basically, that's how this works. Whoever you pick is just better, I guess. All right, next up.
Dude, Jared, those are some good stats, dude.
Next up. Quarterback number 1.
You know, since 2023, Jared Goff is number 1 in total quarterback touchdowns.
That's so hot.
You know who's number 2?
Is it Baker?
Baker.
Shout out.
That's crazy. That's sick.
All right, second quarterback blind pick. Quarterback number 1, 61 completion percentage. 2,700 passing yards. That's 15th in the league. 20 to 6 touchdown interception ratio. 21 total touchdowns. 8 total turnovers. You ready for the next guy?
Yeah.
Second guy, 67 completion percentage. 3,000 passing yards, which is 9th in the league. 22 passing touchdowns, 4 interceptions. 22 total touchdowns, 6 total turnovers.
Sorry. 22 total touchdowns, 6 total turnovers?
Yep.
I'm trying to think how many rushing touchdowns Baker have. I just want to make sure it's not Baker. Because I think he only has 1 this year.
Just pick your quarterback and then guess who each of them are.
Okay, I think obviously quarterback 2, right?
Okay.
But I think quarterback 1, I think it's Baker. Am I wrong?
Quarterback 1 is Baker Mayfield.
Okay. Dude, I the rushing touchdown is getting me, but he has 2 fumbles, right?
Yeah, 1 rushing touchdown, 2 fumbles.
So the 2 fumbles is what honestly had it for me. But dude, because the announcer said something like, "Oh, first rushing touchdown for Baker since like week something," and it maybe made me think like week something last year, maybe.
Yeah. Who's the second quarterback? I think you could guess who the second quarterback is.
It's Jordan Love.
It is Jordan Love. Jordan Love is better than Baker Mayfield, everybody.
No!
You heard it here first.
Hold on, those stats aren't that much better for how hurt the fucking Baker and the Buccaneers have been to shit on Baker for that.
Jordan Love's better. I'm just saying. better completions percentage, more passing yards, more touchdowns, less turnovers. Just saying.
Yeah, fucking 2 healthy shoulders.
Do you remember? Yeah, Browns Baker is back. I forgot about that. We got to
Bro,
factor
he's
that
not
in.
back, dude.
All right, this one actually, the one you're gonna pick, I actually did this originally to try to get you to pick the other one, but it ended up going the other way. Quarterback number 1, 64 completion percentage, 2,700 passing yards, which is 14th in the league. And then I'm not gonna read the touchdown, interception, and the rushing stats just because it might make it weird, but I will give you these guys rushing yards. 27 total touchdowns, 10 total turnovers, 337 rushing yards. Quarterback number 2 has a 57 completion percentage, 2,900 passing yards, which is 12th in the league, 22 total touchdowns, 11 total turnovers, and 320 rushing yards.
Quarterbacks be okay. One of them's Caleb for sure. I'm just like, is it Caleb and Josh Allen?
No, one of them is Caleb.
Okay,
Which one's Caleb?
It has to be the lower completion percentage, right?
Caleb is quarterback number 2.
Okay, so quarterback.
But you would have picked quarterback number 1 in this, correct?
So wait, quarterback 1. Who's rush? It's not Josh Allen. I guess Josh Allen.
It's not Josh Allen. This will help you.
No, don't tell me. I want to get it. But tell me. Hold on. Let me think. It's a rushing.
I was just going to tell you like his passing and rushing touchdown number.
Okay.
19 of his touchdowns are passing, 8 of them are rushing.
Jalen Hurts?
Jalen Hurts. I picked this because I was like, Caleb's going to have better stats than Jalen Hurts, but Jalen Hurts has just been better this year, I think, than people are realizing. Like,
We're just so mean to Jalen Hurts,
for real.
bro.
But yeah, interesting segment. Jordan Love is officially better than Baker Mayfield. You heard it here first, guys, from the Baker Mayfield fan.
I literally did not say that.
Oh, my game picks are in here as well.
I
All right,
think-
we ready for game picks and power
I think you
rankings?
could best factor, Matt LaFleur versus Todd fucking Bowles.
Well, Todd Bowles isn't his play caller, but
Todd Bowles is still the fucking head coach, dude.
yeah, but also people are starting to not like Matt LaFleur either. So
Oh yeah, Liam Cohen, by the way. Isn't it crazy that the Jaguars are good, have a great defense and great offense, a shitty fucking roster,
frauds,
but they're
though,
getting
so.
wins?
they're frauds. Fuck the Jags. The Jags are my team this year that I just fucking hate. Like I literally hate them.
Well, let's get into game picks. Did you pick the Falcons?
I picked the Atlanta Falcons. Kirk Cousins is gonna throw for 500 passing yards once again and beat the Bucs. And the division's gonna get real sketchy this week. Next week is gonna be really important for Tampa Bay. That's all I gotta say.
I hate you. You don't actually think we're gonna? Is it reaching, or do you think there's an actual chance?
I think there's an actual chance, but like if I was betting, I would obviously pick the Bucs. But like I told you, I'm reaching on like every game. Every game that literally has this much of a chance of going the other way, I'm reaching because I'm down so much, and it's time to chase. So
Fuck yeah, it's just Todd Bowles and Kirk.
but this one, like I think there's literally a chance because Drake London's gonna be back.
We're fucked.
Who
I
the
don't even
fuck's gonna guard him?
I don't even want to talk about it. We're fucked.
Kirk Cousins, he's y'all's kryptonite.
Browns versus Bears.
I took the Browns.
Oh wow, you really are reaching.
Honestly,
Shador.
the defense had a bad performance, but I'm not about to forget how good this defense is.
And they got Shador Sanders,
And Shador Sanders,
the Black Tom Brady, as
your
Jacob
homework,
says.
he is the Black Tom Brady.
Ravens,
But
Bengals.
you picked the Bears, I'm guessing.
I did pick the Bears, of course.
I picked the Ravens to beat the Bengals. I think the Ravens are going to win this division, and to do so, I think they're not going to lose both their games to the Bengals, I don't think.
I picked the Bengals. I think the Bengals are gonna spice up this division hella.
I just think, bro, against the Bengals defense, like this Ravens offense there has to be one more game in them where we see the Ravens offense that we know is what they're capable of doing. If it's going to come, it has to come against the Bengals. They missed their opportunity last time. I think we get the shootout game this time.
All right, Chargers, Chiefs.
I took the Chiefs at home.
I took the Chiefs.
Chargers are super injured, bro. And, bro, Justin Herbert, you're not going to do that again.
Bills,
Chiefs are not going to turn the ball over 18 times like the Eagles
Yeah, I agree.
did.
Bills, Patriots.
I took the Bills this time around.
I took the Bills. Yeah,
I think they split for sure.
they want this win more than the Patriots.
I agree.
Commanders, Giants.
I took the Giants. I mean,
took the Giants.
Commanders are really ass right now. Really.
They looked really bad.
Bro, they might be the most injured team in the league. Like,
I know.
they're just new injury every week for them. That Zach Ertz hit, bro. Like, that was my own team, but that hit was fucking dirty, bro. That shit, like, I did not like to see that. But
Is he ejected for that? Is he like suspended?
no, because I don't think it was technically illegal. Like Zach Ertz was jumping for the ball, and he kind of like hit him low while he was jumping.
Yeah.
Did you also see Jaden Daniels get like laid out by Isaiah Rodgers on
That shit
Van
was
Eagles'
hilarious.
pick? I feel like that's also like a little dirty, but like you got to block somebody.
No, he shot him with the hand. It wasn't like trucking him.
Yeah, but didn't he re-injure his arm on that play? I thought that's the play he re-injured.
He shouldn't be out there playing then. You know.
I don't think he should have been out there in the first place. But
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you can't blame him.
yeah, I got the Giants, bro. I want to see Jackson Dare have another good game.
I got the Giants as well. I think Jack Star will have a good game. Raiders, Eagles, lock for sure.
Nope, I took the Raiders.
Bro.
The Eagles are pissing me off,
Dude,
bro.
Maddox.
The Eagles are so bad, bro. Fuck the Eagles.
This is a bad one.
Now, the Eagles are going to – here's what's going to happen. The NFL wants this division to be close, so they're going to have the Eagles, like, drop a few games in a row so Dallas fans can be like, shit, like, we have a chance. We can win the division. And then the Eagles are going to, like, win the last 2 games.
So they're just trying to get the viewership up?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Eagles is fuck the – after last week, bro, this obviously I'm not going to get this right, but literally fuck the Eagles, bro. Fuck the
It's
Eagles.
more of just a you're reaching, fuck the Eagles.
Fuck the Eagles.
Jets, Jaguars. So you fucked the Jaguars enough to pick
No,
the Jets?
No. I'm not betting on Brady Cook, bro. That's not. I'm not that dumb. Fuck the Jags though, but
Not that much.
I'm not betting on Brady.
Would
Cook.
you bet on the Raiders to beat the Jaguars?
They played this year,
Yeah, they did.
and
It
the
was
Raiders.
close.
It went to OT. I didn't bet on that game, but I think the spread was like 1.5 because I remember Chris took Raiders plus 1.5 and it hit. If
You
I
know
were to
Bills
bet
are
on that
2.5
game, I would've taken
favorites
that.
against the Patriots.
Really? You remember
Crazy.
last time when they played and the Bills were 7.5 favorites, and I told you to hammer it, and I was right.
And I told you the opposite, right?
No, I think you texted me like, "Fuck, I already took Bills minus 7."
Cardinals, Texans. You're
Yeah, no,
riding
I
with
took
the
the Texans. I
All
took
right,
the
you're riding
Texans.
with your team.
Yeah, and bro, like the Cardinals. Fuck the Cardinals, bro.
Packers, Broncos.
I took the Packers.
I took the Broncos. Fuck Jordan Love. Not a top 10 quarterback.
You literally just said he is. The reason this game's sketchy for me is because it's in Denver. I think playing in Denver is
Yeah, it's
really
just
hard
hard.
for away teams. But I like the way Green Bay's defense has been playing lately, and I'm not a big fan of Denver's offense. I've said that multiple times. The Broncos defense is gonna be really scary. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know. I think they could get the run game going. Hopefully,
Who knows, dude? I've been constantly betting against the Packers.
this I feel like is gonna be like this is the best game of the week, in my opinion. Like this is the biggest toss up. Actually, the next game is also pretty toss up too.
Lions, Rams. Who'd you go with?
I took the Rams.
I took the Lions.
Only because, bro, the Lions have gotten Stafford's number every time they've played, bro. Stafford has to get one, bro. He has to get one. If there's any time he's going to get it, it's going to be
It doesn't
against
matter.
this Lions pretty weak secondary.
At
He's gonna have to ball out.
LA.
In LA at his home stadium, I think he takes it.
I took the Lions just because, bro, the Lions own Stafford.
Yeah, but
Since
the Lions, honestly, with how good the NFC is, like they really can't be affording to drop games right
Yeah,
now.
for
But
sure.
I'm going to take the Rams.
Panthers, Saints.
I took the Panthers, bro. The Panthers are going to be above. They're going to be tied with y'all for the division after this.
Tyler Shuck is going to ball out. We're going to beat the Panthers. He's going to beat we're going to beat the Falcons. He's going to beat the Panthers.
And y'all
And
be
so it's
fine.
going to be a game difference. Then we're going to beat the Panthers
And then
the
it's
week
done.
after. And then everybody's like, oh,
You
we're
can
good.
just sit the starters for a week.
Yep.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I
if
got
you
the
remember my
Saints.
6-game parlay that
This is
lost.
this is my dumb one.
I don't know if you remember my 6-game parlay that lost because the Saints decided to fuck around and beat the Panthers last time they played, but that's not happening again.
I honestly, this is
Panthers are locked in.
this
They're
is-
coming off a bye.
I'm up, and I really want this to happen.
Yeah.
So I'm
Panthers
going
are
with it.
coming off a bye, and their last game they played, they beat the best team in the league.
Exactly.
So it's just due.
It's the Bryce Young effect.
It's also this season, bro. Like literally, I just feel like literally, bro. We have Phillip Rivers coming back to the NFL. Anything can fucking happen this season.
Speaking of Phillip Rivers coming back, Colts
Bro, I
Seahawks.
hope he plays. If he does, it's gonna be rough for him, bro. Because the Seahawks are going to win this game. Like
Yeah, I
there's
got the
just no
Seahawks
shot.
as well.
But I hope
Even
we
if
get to-
Phillip Rivers comes in, you're
I
not
hope-
changing your mind.
Yeah, no. But I hope I get to see Phillip Rivers play.
And then final 3:00 game, Titans 49ers lock.
Yep, 49ers.
All right, the game we will be at.
I did take the Cowboys. I'm not gonna lie.
Why?
Because here's the thing.
We're at the game.
Hang on, because here's the thing. If the Vikings win, there's no part of me that's gonna be like, "Fuck, I went down a game."
But at
But if
least-
we lose, I'll have that. I'll have that.
Dad, you got a game pick over me?
Because you took the Vikings, right?
Yeah, I took the Vikings.
See, I
bro.
knew you'd be like, I'm gonna take the Vikings because
I'm gonna be there.
I want to root for them.
Yep.
But the thing is, even if I pick Dallas, it's not gonna change what I'm rooting for. I'm gonna root for the fucking Vikings anyway. So may as well just try to give myself a reward if we lose. Your homework.
I'm so excited.
I'm really excited though. I really do think we have a chance to win this game. I think we like. If I was a betting man, which I'm not anymore, I would probably bet on Dallas. But I wouldn't bet on this game because I'm going to it, and I'm also banning myself for life from banning.
I'm making a fat.
I'm
parlay.
never betting on Cowboys games again. Or I'll make player prop parlay. I'm never betting on any Cowboys game ever again, ever. But I think we have a really good matchup here. Honestly, I think our defense is really fucking good. I think people have forgotten about how good our defense is because of how bad our like complimentary football has been this season because of how much we've struggled on offense. But
Yeah, for sure.
JJ McCarthy's not only just coming off his best week, we're playing against one of the worst defenses in the league. I'm a little worried about us not being able to get the run game going against Dallas, which I think could make JJ struggle. But this secondary is ass. I think we'll be able to torch them. I think Jay Jettas will finally have a good game. I think the passing game.
I kind of wanted to pick up JJ McCarthy in fantasy because I
thought
have
about it,
Jettas
but I
and
just-
because I'm going against you too.
That'd be so funny. But yeah, I think this is a game where if we can
Because
get
I'm starting Dak right
if
now,
we
but
can
I'm
get-
starting Dak, so.
Yeah, if we can get the passing game clicking on offense, I think we win this game because I think we're good enough on defense to make Dak turn the ball over a couple times.
All right, and then Monday night games, Dolphins Steelers.
Dude, this is going to be the worst football game ever. Like,
Really?
just another bullshit primetime game that's gonna suck.
Well, it's
But
mainly Monday nights have been asked.
the Dolphins are gonna win.
I took the Dolphins, but if Achane is out, I want to switch to the Steelers. That's what I wrote.
I'm picking the Dolphins either way.
Okay. Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
6-7.
6, 7 different games.
This is the week I come back. I can cut it to what, like 9? Shout out 9.
Dude, imagine you cut it down to 9.
Yeah, I honestly hope I don't cut it down to 9, though. I hope I get this game wrong. I hope I get the Vikings game wrong.
So if we cut it down to 8? Nope.
No, it
10.
would make it 7 because we would.
10.
Yeah. What?
If you cut it down to 9, but you're hoping you don't get it, so you're hoping you have one more loss, so it would be down to 10.
Oh yeah. You're on
Yeah, I'm
one.
like, what?
Kinda
The
hot.
effect. I guess. And hey, shout out. We're going to be in Dallas this weekend. We're going to get in and out.
Oh, that's gonna hit, bro.
Going to be a small boys trip, I guess. One car.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a big boy trip, bro. Yeah, at least I don't have to drive to Dallas. That's nice.
Yeah, true.
Fuck, dude. Fuck everybody, bro.
I know. No one fucks
Oh,
with
we
us.
still have our power rankings. I kind of forgot about that. I
Oh,
was getting ready.
shit. Yeah, we do have
Just
power
getting ready to
rankings.
like end the episode.
I was too.
I can go first this week.
Okay.
If you're new here, teams that are on bye weeks don't get to be put on the power rankings, or from the bye weeks on the previous week. If you want to be on the power rankings, don't be on a bye. Teams that were on byes this week were New England, San Fran, Carolina, and the Giants. 2 of those teams wouldn't have been on here anyways, but the Patriots and the Niners probably would. Number 10, I have the Chargers. I like their win against Philly, but I just think this was such a shit show of a game. I'm not going to dive into it too much. I think with how hurt their offensive line is, if they play against a team that can do anything on offense and not throw 4 interceptions, they're not going to win. Number 9, I don't even want to say it, bro. I have the Jaguars. Frauds. They're not going to be on this list next week. 8, I have the Texans, bro. The Texans, best defense in the league, bro. They're on the come up. I called it that they were going to come back and win this division. Everybody remember that. Number 7, I have the Bears. Even though they're coming off of a loss, it was an impressive loss in my opinion. I think a team as good as Green Bay, they hung in it till the end. The interception by Caleb at the end was really concerning for me. I feel like you just hit DJ Moore, he's wide open, you get a first down, and they probably win the game. But that didn't happen. Number 6, I have Detroit. They do have a worse record than the Bears right now, but I just think the Lions are a way better team than the Bears personally. Number 5, I have the Bills. Number 4, I have the Packers. Number 3, I have Seattle. Number 2, I have the Broncos. And number 1, I think the Rams are still the best team in the league.
Shout out.
The Broncos
Dude, our lists are
the
different.
Broncos will never be number 1 on this list.
Our lists are different, bro.
I refuse to put the Broncos.
Our
on
lists
number
are
1.
way different.
Well, it also you have to factor in that the Niners and the Patriots both aren't on my list.
Oh, yeah, true. I was, for a second, I was like, he's missing some people. I was like getting so.
If you want to be on the there's no more bye weeks after starting this week, I'm pretty sure. So I think every team will be included from now on.
All right.
It hurt not being able to put the Colts on the list.
At
bro.
10, I got the Chargers. Honestly,
Did you leave the Eagles off your list too?
Yep.
Fuck the
At number 9, I got the Jags, just like you do.
Hey, let's
Except
go.
I don't think they're frauds. Number 8, I got the Bears. I like the Bears, but
That's surprising that I have the Bears higher than you.
it is crazy. At number 7, I have the Bills. Then at the 6, I have 49ers. At 5, I have the Packers. Number 4, I got Seattle. I'm more high on Seattle than you. 3,
I had Seattle at 3.
Well, 3, I have the Rams. 2, I have the Patriots. And then 1, I got the Broncos.
The Broncos are not the best team in the league.
Yeah, they
bro.
are, bro. They're the best team in the league.
Bro, if the Rams played the Raiders, what would the score be?
Probably a lot to nothing.
Okay, and both times the
If
Broncos
the
have played
Rams
the
and
Raiders,
if the Rams and the Broncos played, dude,
the Rams would shit on them.
I don't think so.
Who the fuck's gonna guard Devontae Adams? Riley Moss and get flagged for pass interference every single play?
Pat Surtain,
So then who's gonna guard Puka?
Riley Moss.
And get flagged for pass interference every play and get Moss?
Did you like the Cooper DeJean Lad McConkey matchup?
Yeah, it's kind of hot.
Are you so excited to lose to me in fantasy playoffs? So you don't think you don't think I have a chance?
I'm really not as scared at all.
So if you lose, you'd be kind of salty,
I would not be kind of salty. I would literally end my own life.
bro. You can't say that.
I'm not losing to you in fantasy. Right? You
You're
suck.
gonna
I think
lose.
I've swept you this year in that league.
Okay, that's what's gonna make it.
I think I swept you in all the leagues combined.
You know, one time Eli Manning got into the playoffs at like fucking 8-8.
You know,
and
Eli
won the
Manning
Super Bowl.
was in control of his own outcome, and you're not.
Bro, he threw that bitch up. He didn't know that guy was gonna catch it.
But he got to choose to throw it. You don't get to choose what your players do.
I can choose what players to start and just
Yeah,
hope
and
they
they're
catch
all
it.
ass. They're all ass.
What was the dude's name who had the catch? Can't even tell me.
No, if I dug really deep in my brain, I could, but honestly, I can't right now.
David Tyree.
David Tyree. Do your homework.
Plaxico Burress. No one talks about Plaxico Burress. He's the one with the game-winning touchdown, but no one talks about it.
Yeah, because the helmet catch was more aura, bro.
The game-winning touchdown? Aura.
I can't believe Eli Manning beat Tom Brady twice, bro.
He has as many rings as Peyton.
But how did he beat Tom Brady twice? I don't even remember the other one.
We were really young. You were really young. It was 2007.
Oh, so I was literally 3 years old.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
I don't even remember it.
All right, who's winning the Super Bowl this year? And you can't say the Bucs.
I told you 49ers. That was
Oh,
the
you
last
did
one
say
I
that.
did say.
I think Green Bay wins it.
Dude, the 49ers beat him in the playoffs, bro.
What's funny is that when I did my playoff bracket literally a week ago, I took the Rams. But bro, like I saw this
the Rams
Instagram
might get
post
it
the
too.
other day, and it
Oh,
was
shit,
like,
your camera went out.
it's right, we're almost done. I saw this Instagram post the other day, and it was like every true football fan has a division rival player that they love. And I was like, bro, Jordan Love, man, that's my guy. Like, I love Jordan
Bryce
Love.
Young.
I want to see Jordan Love. Bro, he's gonna complete the 27-year-old Super Bowl thing for the Packers. He's gonna complete it.
Okay, because
They all won their Super Bowl when they were 27. They all won their one Super Bowl when they were 27.
I think Favre won 2 with the Packers.
No, Favre only won one with the Packers.
But he
When
went
he
to
was
2?
when he was 27.
There's
no way
he
won
lost to
two.
the Patriots.
Do your homework.
I thought he won 2.
I don't
Let
even
me
know if he
see.
went to 2.
I think, let's see. Brett Favre Super Bowl record.
Hey, he could have made the Super Bowl with the Vikings if he didn't throw it across the field to the defense of the Saints.
Yeah, 1-1.
Yep.
So
Isn't it crazy that the Vikings could have had been to a Super Bowl in my lifetime if Brett Favre didn't do a Jordan Love?
I was watching that game ecstatic. So
It's so depressing, bro. Like the announcer being like, "You could take a knee and you attempt a 40-yard field goal," or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck.
he also lost in OT though. So, but Maddox's camera is out. Any closing remarks, Maddox?
Fuck the Jaguars. Fuck Dallas. Y'all are about to lose this week, and I'm gonna be there screaming and creaming. And also fuck the Broncos
All right.
and the Eagles.
And fuck Dak Prescott.
Yeah, and the Bucks.